Congress side from Bengaluru to Delhi. Laddus have been distributed, are being distributed.
बजरंग बली की गदा और तस्वीर भी है राजीव गौड़ा जी.
Nistula has a point here. One moment. Yeah.
So on the SC and the ST point, I want to say that the communication from the Congress on these issues, especially in the aftermath of the reservation policy announced by the Bombay government, I found that to be very, very good, and it actually reached a lot of the voting population. There was a very strong feeling that the SC reservation, especially the quota within quota and other things, which has to be done with the consent of Parliament. This was done in October and it had not been pushed in Parliament before that. So they said that if they were sincere about it, they would have done it. So there was a very strong feeling that there was a less of a sincerity in terms of the BJP. This was an election issue. And the Congress was very successful, I felt, in communicating that. Much more successful, very rarely that happens, much more successful than the BJP in the communication game.
Mr. Amit Shah, I'm sorry to interrupt. I want to support what she's saying. Mr. Amit Shah himself openly said this should have been done earlier. He said that openly.
He said that in the Hindu interview, actually.
Yeah, he said
he
that.
Did say that
he said that this should have been done earlier. But Rajeev Gowda ji, is this, would you think it's a little premature, or would you think it's well deserved? It's quite a departure from the norm for the Congress party that at the AICC today, the Dhol, Nagada and the celebration started even before counting got underway.
I think the Congress nationally is very eager to see trends shape up, starting with Karnataka, and that's why I think you see the celebrations. But on the SC/ST issue, see, historically there've been a bulwark of support for the Congress party. The BJP had taken away some of that support, but as Nistula just pointed out, the whole reservation attempt was seen as a transparent attempt to really mislead these sections of voters, including, in fact, Vokligas and Lingayats, because the government has done nothing in Parliament to follow up, or at least with the central government. Now, the other effect that you need to look at here is the Kharge effect. Hyderabad, Karnataka, Kalyan, Karnataka, the tallest leader from there is Sri Mallikarjun Kharge, who is a Dalit himself, and therefore seeing a sort of groundswell of SC support across the state in recognition of the Congress's honoring Sri Kharge with the national presidentship is not surprising at all. Further, the ST votes are also coming back because, again, we are seeing that an inclusive agenda is something that characterizes the Congress, and certainly we have made no attempts to try and fool the people with false promises of reservation.
Pratap Kanagal of the JDS is also with us. Pratap ji, looks like Vipaksha, no Sarkara this time.
No, it's I didn't get you the last word. What you said?
I said Vipaksha, no Sarkara.
Okay. Anyways, it's for us, we would like to wait till maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock. We'll get a clear idea. But as far as the numbers, what we have been what numbers, what we're getting right now, it's really disappointing. But we are sure that we will by towards the end of the counting, we will cross at least 40, 45.
You still believe, even after 5 rounds of counting almost everywhere, you still believe that the JDS will move from 27 down 10 from the last time to 3+ from last time to 40?
Yeah, we believe that, yes. That's what the ground report from our party and our candidate says that. And so we'll wait for the result, final result, and then we will...
I'll bring in Nalin now. Nalin, there is an